Hey there! So today we have another review. Really excited for this one. Someone in my beer local friend group posted this beer. He saw it at Kirkland, and I was like, oh yeah, I'm going to the store anyway. It's my Sunday to do footballs in the background to do some food prep. So went to the store. Boom! Guess what was there? Saw this for the first time, despite having Kirkland for the last how many months. So this is Kirkland's beer. I did Kirkland Lager. This is produced by Deschutes out of Bend, Oregon. This is a barrel-aged Imperial Stout, 12%. Okay, so 12%. This might be, I would have to guess, this is maybe some version of Abyss. If you don't know, Abyss was a pretty popular beer or not popular, but like one of the more hype barrel-aged stouts when I got into craft beer. This was, when it was very popular, 2014. People have I went to a bottle share with verticals of it. I've had some in my cellar before, so yeah. Aged 9 months in mix of bourbon barrels. So not the longest. I think Bourbon County ranges anywhere from 9, 12 plus months. They say 9 months, which means just like Scotch vintage wise, it's the youngest liquid in here is gonna be 9 months old. There's possibly older product in here. So, by the way, this is very cheap. It was $8 for a 22. If you don't know, Bourbon County sells for like $12 for a 17 ounce, 69. So cost per ounce is like double the price for Bourbon County. Now is the product worth it? Because I do love me some Bourbon County. I'm willing to pay for it. What else I can say about it? Bottled this summer, Lot C. Comes in a nice box. There's that. They could have just sold it like this, but instead they put it in a little box. Cost wise, this has to cost like a few cents, right? And then, you got a embossed kind of a Deschutes kind of cap on here. So, yeah, even though they just say Kirkland on here, you can read that's Deschutes, but you're not going to miss this Deschutes because you're going to open it and you're going to see the Deschutes on the cap. So that's a pretty nice little, self-advertising for Deschutes, right? It's like, hey, if you're going to buy Kirkland, if we're going to produce Kirkland product, let's at least try to get the word out there that, So, let's see how... All right, that's the thing. Not that dark. It's like a medium brown pouring out of the bottle. That's obviously a black beer, but it's not completely pitch black. You can sort of see the head. It's like a medium to medium plus tan, not completely dark tan or anything. Looks pretty good. Yeah. If anything, this little, in the light, a little bit of brown coming through. So it's a very deep brown to black color, but not completely pitch black. Yeah. Oh, not great. So it's got a lot of this kind of how do I describe it? It almost smells a little bit like acetaldehyde, but it's young barrel aged stout. It just has sort of this high notes of marshmallow, coconuts, raw, not sexy bourbon wood, but just wood. You know what it reminds me a little bit? Some beers that use quote unquote oak chips or bourbon soaked oak chips, right? There's ways to sort of that I've had a lot of beers, I've reviewed a lot of beers through my years. It just has a younger nose to it. Yeah, it's got toffee, a lot of dark fruit, but then licorice and almost like red grapes. And again, so if I was gonna give you descriptors for Bourbon County, it'd be vanilla, bourbon, chocolate cake, these kind of unctuous berry compote, and I'd really push into how deep and intense the nose is. Here it's pretty. It's pretty and light. Yeah, I get you know what? It smells purple, so that kind of grape candy thing, grapes, actual grapes. Not again. None of I don't get espresso, dark chocolate cake, even the vanilla notes I was talking about. It's got a light sprinkling of toasted coconut, but not that rich desserty thing. It's got all these medium to high notes instead of the richness you want from a barrel aged Imperial Stout. But that's a nose. 12% big beer. Yeah, it's good. It's fine. On the mouthfeel, 12%. Whoa. Oh. So, do you know what this tastes like? This tastes like an Imperial Stout that was not meant to be barrel aged. And that's what you get here. Up front, it's got a medium plus mouthfeel. There's so much wood on this beer that it actually has a tannic kind of like drying bitterness, drying character to it. And makes the beer kind of like flow a little too fast off the palate. The big smack of booze going down at 12%. Up front, it smells just like it tastes just like it smells. There's a lot of this kind of like bitter dark fruit flavor. I'm going like just like, oh wow, interesting. So it's got this like almost like red wine-ish kind of like red grape character. Then it turns on to this really like acrid. It's like burnt rubber tire acrid bitterness. Like I don't think it's hop bitterness. It's just malt bitterness. It's really bitter, and that really plays into the wood tannins too. So from what I'm saying, like maybe it's not aged enough where you're extracting all the complexities of wood, but you're just getting the oak. So you're getting this like char, not even the char from the barrel, I don't think, but like the char from the roast of the beer. And then the woody tannin, and it combines to make this like really like drying experience. And as I talk about it, you guys have not mentioned on the nose or the palate sweetness. With the barrel-aged beers like this, you really want sweetness to back it up. And one of my first sentences about this beer is that this beer, the base beer, was not intended for barrels. Well, obviously they did it, so the intention is the intention. It's not a good idea to build an imperial stout for barrels at this ABV, at 12 ABV. You're gonna want to do what Goose Island does. You're gonna want to brew a beer that they literally don't release because it is just literally undrinkable. Same goes with like world class producer, probably one of the most hyped, Toppling Goliath. They brew beers that are just not available to be sold or tasted because they're literally meant for barrels. They're high gravity beers, a lot of residual sweetness, just not, like not meant for drinking until they sit in a barrel for 12 plus months. Here the base beer is probably honestly delicious. Like I can sort of see where this base beer is, and I'm sitting here now just wishing I had the base beer. I'd rather have a 4-pack of that or a bottle of that versus what this thing has become in the barrel, because now you get this like dehydrated grapey thing that I'm not like, I don't know how to describe, and I think that's from the base beer, but it's been, and I think that's an oxidative flavor that's been from sitting in the barrels, and then the barrels have made the beer more thin too, and then now you've also lost the complexity of the hot bitterness. Wow. Okay. I mean, I'm gonna drink it, but this is not great imperial stout. This is like Bourbon County, like I think I cost it out. It's like twice per ounce. Easily go for that. This is exactly what I would argue. What? So like, what? One assumption people might make is like, well, it's a barrel aged stout. It's got to be better than an imperial stout, like a non-barrel aged imperial stout. This is a perfect example of why imperial stout is one of my favorite flavors, and barrel aged stout is one of my favorite styles. And just aging an imperial stout does not necessarily make it better. If anything, I would argue made this worse. I don't know what the base beer tastes like, but I bet it tastes better than what I've had in this glass. Not to say that this beer is terrible, but it's very mediocre for a barrel aged imperial stout. Oh, jeez, it's hot, boozy, and thin. And I don't mean like thin mouthfeel. It's got a moderate mouthfeel, but like for the style, right? Like within the context of barrel aged imperial stout, this is thin. This is not a beer I would introduce to people, because like at least Bourbon County has a sweetness, so like maybe like it's way boozy and way thick and but at least you can like, at least I might be able to convince some people into like some bourbon drinkers into it, or some people that have a sweet palate. This is not for beer drinkers. Maybe some beer drinkers like it, but people who are not beer drinkers would not like this. It's bitter, thin, boozy. It's got all these like dark like flavors to it that aren't sweet and delicious and decadent that makes the style of barrel aged imperial stout so good. Yeah. And again, it doesn't have this beautiful, sexy bourbon character. It's more this kind of like sweet coconutty wood thing. It's very like halfway there, right? It doesn't go all the way into like this luscious thing where you can describe desserts like chocolate cake and coconut macaroon and vanilla bean ice cream, all these beautiful things. It's got this like, it's like if you got like dehydrated like raisins that are already dry, raisins are already dried grapes, right? Dehydrated them more, add like wood char and like tannic bitterness, like if you put like if you put like a super dehydrated raisin in my mouth with like a little bit of like cocoa nib and like some really like tannic like mouth drying oak chips in my mouth, like I'm actually liking it less and less as I speak. Wow. Well, I'm not buying this again. Not that it's terrible. And honestly, I bet this beer does a little bit better with age, but I still wouldn't buy it. Jesus. Honestly, I love this style so much. It sucks. I really wanted this to be amazing. I'm somewhere around the B- range. That's how harsh I'm going. All right, let's put it right on the edge. This is an 80. No, even worse than that. Let's go 78. Wow, that's a harsh hit. 78. Long review. Sorry about that, but I sort of need to explain what I'm looking for. Again, I bet the base Imperial Stout is delicious. Robust, probably a little bit like not super sweet. Probably has a nice hop bitterness to it. A bold beer. I mean, this beer ended up at 12%. I probably would guess the base beer was probably started at 10.5, 11, right? Probably would be a bomb, delicious Imperial Stout. In the barrel, no good. Definitely, probably, or I was strongly going to believe that it dropped the quality of the beer. Until next time, guys, cheers later.